If your life feels too predictable, you're missing the adventure of the disappearing room. When Mia and Liam discovered the gold nugget, they never imagined it was a key to another hidden room. As the door creaked open, a blinding light engulfed them. Inside, they stumbled upon a portal to an alternate dimension. Mirror images of their world, yet twisted. Sinister doppelgangers approached, revealing they were trapped souls. To escape, Mia and Liam had to solve an impossible riddle. Desperation led Mia to discover a book with the solution, only for it to burst into flames, leaving a hidden message: trust no one. Betrayed by their doppelgangers, a fierce battle ensued, with Mia captured. Liam, resourceful and brave, used the gold nugget to weaken the sinister doubles. But the nugget cracked, losing its power. In a daring escape, they closed the collapsing portal, losing the nugget forever. Back in their world, peace was short-lived. A letter from Mrs. Hawthorne warned of a greater threat. And as they prepared, a shadowy figure whispered, "This is just the beginning." Just when Mia and Liam thought they had seen it all, Mrs. Hawthorne's letter led them to a decrepit mansion on the outskirts of town. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and the walls seemed to whisper secrets. As they stepped inside, the doors slammed shut behind them. Shadows danced across the dimly lit hallways, guiding them to an ancient portrait of Mrs. Hawthorne herself. Her eyes seemed to follow their every move. Suddenly, a cold breeze swept through the room, carrying with it a chilling message: "Find the key to my heart." The floorboards creaked beneath their feet as they searched the mansion. In the attic, they discovered a dusty chest. Inside, a collection of old letters and a delicate heart-shaped locket. The letters revealed a tragic love story and a betrayal that bound Mrs. Hawthorne's spirit to the manor. But the locket was missing its key. As they pieced together the clues, the walls began to close in, and ghostly figures emerged, trying to stop them. In a moment of clarity, Mia realized the key was hidden in plain sight, within the portrait itself. Liam pried open the frame, revealing the tiny ornate key. With trembling hands, Mia unlocked the locket, releasing a blinding light that dispelled the ghosts. Mrs. Hawthorne's spirit appeared, finally at peace, but she had one last warning. The darkness is not yet vanquished. A haunting melody filled the air as the mansion crumbled around them. They escaped just in time, but the sense of dread lingered. As they walked away, a shadowy figure watched from the distance, whispering, "This is just the beginning." The mystery deepens. As the night grows darker, the secrets of Hawthorne Manor begin to unravel. Strange noises echo through the halls, and shadows move where they shouldn't. The tension builds as our protagonist delves deeper into the mystery, uncovering clues that hint at a dark past. Mia and Liam, still reeling from their encounter with Mrs. Hawthorne's spirit, decide to explore further. They descend into the manor's basement, where the air grows colder and the walls seem to close in. The flickering light of their flashlight barely pierces the darkness, casting long, eerie shadows. A sudden noise startles them, a low, guttural growl echoing from the depths. They follow the sound, leading them to an old, rusted door. With great effort, Liam forces it open, revealing a hidden chamber. Inside, they find an array of ancient artifacts and cryptic symbols etched into the stone walls. Among the relics, Mia discovers a dusty journal. The pages, yellowed with age, tell the story of a forbidden ritual performed by the manor's original inhabitants. The ritual, intended to grant eternal life, went horribly wrong, binding the souls of the participants to the manor. As they read, the temperature drops further, and a sense of impending doom fills the room. The shadows on the walls begin to move, forming into ghostly apparitions. Mia and Liam realize they are not alone. The spirits of those who performed the ritual are still here, trapped and angry. Desperate to escape, they search for a way out. In a hidden alcove, Mia finds an old, ornate dagger, its blade inscribed with ancient runes. The journal hints that this dagger is the key to breaking the curse. With no other options, they decide to use it. As Mia raises the dagger, the apparitions converge, their faces twisted in anguish. She plunges the dagger into the center of the chamber, and a blinding light erupts, dispelling the spirits. The chamber begins to collapse, and they race to escape. They emerge into the night, breathless and shaken. The manor stands silent behind them, but the sense of dread remains. They know the darkness is not yet vanquished, and the true mystery of Hawthorne Manor is far from solved. As they walk away, the shadowy figure from before watches, whispering, "This is just the beginning." The final revelation. As the mystery unravels, the true horror of the disappearing room is revealed. Mia and Liam, still trembling from their narrow escape, realize they must return to Hawthorne Manor one last time. They have to confront the sinister force behind the haunting if they ever hope to find peace. They cautiously re-enter the manor, the air thick with an oppressive energy. Every creak of the floorboards sends shivers down their spines. The house seems to breathe, alive with malevolent intent. They make their way to the room that started it all, the disappearing room. As they step inside, the room begins to shift and distort, walls closing in and then expanding. The air grows colder, and the temperature plummets. Suddenly, the door slams shut behind them, trapping them inside. Mia clutches the ornate dagger they found in the basement, her knuckles white. The journal had mentioned a final ritual, a way to confront and banish the evil force. But it required an immense sacrifice. The shadows in the room start to coalesce, forming into a towering, menacing figure. The entity's eyes glow with a malevolent light, and its voice echoes through the room, dripping with malice. "Fools!" it hisses. "You cannot defeat me? Your souls will join the others, bound to this place for all eternity?" Mia and Liam exchange a determined glance. They know they have no choice. They must perform the ritual. Mia begins to chant the ancient incantation from the journal, her voice steady despite the terror gripping her heart. Liam stands guard, the dagger ready in his hand. The entity roars in fury, its form growing more unstable. The room shakes violently and the walls begin to crack. Just as it seems the entity will overwhelm them, Mia completes the chant. Liam steps forward and plunges the dagger into the heart of the entity. A deafening scream fills the room as the entity dissolves into a blinding light. The walls stop shaking and the oppressive energy lifts. The door swings open and the room returns to its normal state. Mia and Liam stumble out, exhausted but victorious. The manor is silent, the malevolent force banished. But as they leave, a final whisper echoes through the halls. This is not the end. They walk away, knowing they have faced their darkest fears and survived. But the true horror of the disappearing room will haunt them forever. A reminder of the sinister forces that lurk just beyond the veil of reality. Just as Mia and Liam think it's all over, their relief is short-lived. As they exit the manor, Mia stumbles upon a loose floorboard in the hallway. Curiosity piqued, she pries it open to reveal a hidden passageway descending into darkness. Mia and Liam exchange a wary glance but know they must see this through to the end. With a deep breath, they descend into the unknown. The air grows colder and damper with each step, and the flickering light from their torches casts eerie shadows on the stone walls. The underground lair is a labyrinth of dark corridors, each twist and turn revealing more secrets that were meant to stay buried. Ancient symbols and cryptic messages are etched into the walls, hinting at a sinister history long forgotten. The suspense builds as they navigate through the maze-like structure. The sound of their footsteps echoes ominously, and the tension is palpable. They can feel the weight of the darkness pressing in on them, as though the very walls are watching their every move. Suddenly they hear a faint rhythmic sound, almost like chanting. They follow it, their hearts pounding in their chests. The eerie music intensifies, heightening the sense of dread. They turn a corner and find themselves in a vast underground chamber. In the center of the chamber stands an altar, surrounded by hooded figures. The chanting grows louder, and the air is thick with a malevolent energy. Mia and Liam realize they have stumbled upon something far more dangerous than they could have imagined. Will they make it out alive, or have they uncovered a secret that will seal their fate? Stay tuned to find out. As Mia and Liam stand in the vast underground chamber, the hooded figures suddenly vanish, leaving behind an unsettling silence. The flickering light from their torches reveals the true nature of the room. It is not just an altar, but a portal. Ancient artifacts and cryptic symbols line the walls, pointing to a dark history of portals to other dimensions, controlled by a secret society. Mia and Liam exchange a look of disbelief and realization. The disappearing room was never just a room. It was a gateway to another world, a dimension filled with unknown dangers and possibilities. The weight of their discovery presses down on them as they grapple with their next move. Liam steps closer to the portal, his eyes reflecting the swirling otherworldly light. "We have to decide," he says, his voice trembling. "Do we close this portal forever, or do we dare to explore the unknown?" Mia's mind races. Closing the portal could protect their world from untold horrors, but it would also mean losing the chance to understand the mysteries that lie beyond. The fate of the world rests in their hands, and the decision is anything but easy. The air grows thick with tension as they weigh their options. The eerie music swells, heightening the sense of urgency. The choice they make will shape the future, not just for them, but for everyone. Mia takes a deep breath, her voice steady but resolute. "We have to make this decision together. Whatever we choose, we face it as one." With a final determined look, Mia and Liam decide to close the portal, sealing it shut forever. Relief washes over them as the portal's eerie light fades, knowing they have protected their world from potential horrors. They walk away from the ancient chamber, leaving behind the mysteries and dangers of the other dimension. As they step into the light of a new day, they feel a sense of hope and accomplishment. Embracing each other, they know they have made the right choice. The world is safe, and the future is bright. The screen fades to black, bringing a satisfying conclusion to their thrilling journey, the end.